Bravo fans, it is the end of an era. Last night, the final episode for the reunion of the Valley aired, which means that we will no longer see Jax Taylor on our Bravo screens. And honestly, when it comes to last night's episode of the Valley, I think that Seth Rogen said it best on Bravo's Watch What Happens Live.
And the whole Dark Side Danny thing is a little confusing as a viewer, I'll have to say, because very little of it is caught on camera, you know what I mean? But it seems like they have a real vendetta against Danny, Jason, and Janet, yet are very defensive of Jax. And very much advocates for Jax, who is outwardly abusive, if you ask me.
My biggest question coming out of this season of The Valley is why Jason and Janet went so hard for Danny but made passes for Jax Taylor. I know that Andy told Seth he made a really good point, but I wish that Andy would have asked this at the reunion. I also kind of wish that we got a little more clarity around Brittany's story with Danny, because to me, it seemed like she made more of a bigger deal of it to Jasmine and Janet and Michelle. But then on last night's reunion of The Valley, she kind of downplayed all of it. Another thing that really stuck with me was Janet and Jason trying to downplay their relationship with Nia and Danny. One of the reasons why I love The Valley on Bravo is because you can tell that this friend group was and is actual friends. Like, even if Bravo cameras weren't there, you can tell that they all still would be hanging out or at least orbiting each other's social circles, which is why I find the show so interesting, because I think that it's very hard to make a good show when the group just doesn't mesh well and wouldn't be friends in real life. So to me, I'm not really sure why Janet and Jason are trying to pretend like they weren't friends with Nia and Danny before cameras picked up. Overall, I will say that things got kind of dark on this season of The Valley. However, I am hopeful for season 4 and what we could see on there. I know a lot of people have a lot to say about this show, that they don't enjoy watching it, but I'm still pretty interested in most of these cast members.